Hello and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be about Emaar's new launch, Grand Polo Club and Resorts. So this is their second phase, the second launch that they're doing for the same project. Usually in Dubai, if a developer is launching a master community project with basically a big gated community and a lot of different buildings or different clusters of townhouses, they will launch it phase by phase, not everything at once. And in case you are very new to Dubai's property market and somehow you haven't ever heard of Emaar, I will give you a little brief about them. They are absolutely the #1 developer in Dubai. No doubt, everyone knows about it, everyone knows about them. If you ever come down to Dubai, you will immediately know that yes, they are the #1 because you see their buildings everywhere, especially the main hotspots of Dubai like downtown, Creek Harbour. You have Emirates Hills, you have a lot of different master communities made by Emaar. They are the ones that have built the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. They are the ones that have built the Dubai Mall. And even though downtown isn't like a gated community concept, but they are the ones who have built the entire downtown. They have completely landscaped it themselves. They've done the urban planning there, and that is actually their concept: large scale urban development. That is what they're amazing at. In different words, you could say that they are like the Mercedes or even the Rolls-Royce of the real estate community. Also, they are government developers. There are a couple of different developers in Dubai like Nakheel, even Miraz, Dubai Holdings, Dubai Properties. These are all government developers. So really, while there are multiple developers in Dubai that your investments can be great with, but Emaar is absolutely the #1 where there's nothing to worry about at all, and your investment is going to be safe. They're that kind of a developer. And obviously, because of the tremendous reputation that they have, their prices are also usually not cheap. They charge you for their perfection, for the safety of investment that you are getting out of investing in them. They charge you for their quality. And obviously, these things don't come at the cheapest price. Even for rentals, tenants do think about developers when they're going into a community. They do think, okay, if I have these two choices, obviously Emaar is more expensive, but it's a better place to live in. So obviously they will pay higher for something that you have paid higher to buy. Right now, I'm standing in front of the map of Emaar in Dubai. So this is just a rough map. It's not even covering all the different communities that they have, but you can see how much of Dubai Emaar actually covers. You have so many master communities made by them, and those are all coming in the premium segment. Yes, people even bought Emirates Hills at 2 million, but they're now selling it for 110 million dirhams. So even if they bought it at a lower price, there's always guaranteed appreciation with Emaar, and that is why people buy it. It's a 60 million square feet project valued at over 41 billion dirhams. With all low rises, there's no high-rise apartment buildings, only townhouses and villas, starting at 3.5 million for a 3-bedroom townhouse with a payment plan of 80/20, which is their standard. The 3-bedroom townhouses come with a plot area of 1,583 square feet and a built-up area of 2,175 square feet. For the 4 bedrooms, your starting price will be around 4.6 million dirhams with a plot size of 3,087 square feet and a built-up area of 2,467, and these will all be corner units. Now, if we talk about the amenities, in the center you can see that is where your polo club will be. You get a proper clubhouse with playgrounds, you have paddle, you have swimming pools, you have yoga platforms, you have an amphitheater. Obviously, you have polo fields, fitness areas, community center, and a lot of amenities packed in this place. The handover will be in 2029 July, but as you know, Emaar always delivers before. It's a 41 billion dirhams project, and for this size of land there are only 6,661 residential units, which means it's going to be a very spacious community. You're not going to have to share your space with a lot of people, and the fact that it doesn't have apartments means that it's going to be very less congested. There's not going to be much traffic inside, and obviously if Emaar is handling the community, they're going to manage it really well anyway. Anything with Emaar is basically just a very prestigious address. Even if you're buying something at a very affordable price right now, it's definitely definitely going to face a lot of appreciation in the future, as all of their projects have done. Now, if we talk about the location, the project is bang on Emirates Road and Expo Road, which is very easy for the connectivity. Anything near the airport is a very good investment opportunity right now. If you want to know more about why that is so, you can reach out to me directly and I will tell you the pros and cons of investing there. But generally, it is an investor's favorite location right now because of the fact that the appreciation there is going to be unmatched by any other area. There's just so much happening in the area that it's quite impossible that it's not going to be a good investment. So right now you've got 3-bedroom townhouses starting from 3.5 million dirhams, which is honestly not a bad price when everything in the market, whatever location you're looking at, is 3 million above for a decent townhouse. I'm not talking about Damac Islands because Damac is not in the same segment as Emaar. You can still make a lot of money with Damac, of course, but there is obviously that difference. You cannot compare Damac Hills to Damac Lagoons. If we talk about some numbers now, let's take the valley. The clusters that were launched initially in 2019 have already appreciated by 158%. If you talk about Arabian Ranches, the original first phase, you can see appreciation of more than 400%. And for the last Arabian Ranches 3, it's around 123%. If you look at downtown, on average, it's around more than 200% appreciation. So obviously, all of Emaar's communities have shown these numbers. That means that there is immense potential in pretty much any project that you buy from Emaar, not just this one. And for this project especially, since it is a polo-based concept with horses, the main thing with this project is that you're going to be getting a lot of demand from end users who are just simply passionate about the sport of polo. And even generally, if you look at the map of Dubai, you don't have that many polo opportunities. You have in Arabian Ranches, you have Maidan, and all of these and you have Habtoor as well. And all of these polo communities are considered very, very premium, and obviously this one will be as well. They will be willing to pay a lot of premiums. They will be willing to pay extra to buy something that they're in love with. And you cannot say this about every single project in Dubai. Ideally, if you have the budget, if you have the knowledge, you want to invest in something that people will fall in love with, and that's when you will get really, really good capital appreciation. And in fact, this is the same kind of mindset that your tenants will also be having, that they would be willing to pay extra rents for something with a good view or just being in this community itself. Now, I don't want to make this video very in-depth and very long and boring, so if there's any more details that you need, or if this project does interest you, which it should, then please do reach out to me. You can message me or call me on my number in the description below, or you can even email me anytime. Thank you for watching.